chilies have to be one of my all-time favorites to add to absolutely anything. Whether it's just a green chili, whether it's a red chili chopped up onto some beautiful pot that you've made with potatoes and a bit of meat, or simply just on a slice of bread with a little bit of jam. These guys just add that extra bit of essence to anything. There are many, many different types, folks, and you can either sow them by seed because they're really simple. They come up very, very easily. Within 10 to 12 days, that little chili seed is going to germinate. Remember, they need at least 28 degrees on base temperature to be able to germinate. So if you're in frost areas where you still get late frost, then rather do it in the heat of summer, as soon as the temperatures start rising, because that's when you're going to have your best germination. As I said, we've permanently got a few in the garden. This is just the normal long cane, not very vicious, really not very vicious. This guy you can eat with almost anything, and generally if you rub it and you start getting a smell of the chili and the heat, then you know, well, what's inside is really going to blow your top off. This little guy over here, look at him, big, fat, juicy. And what we're going to show you today is we are going to make a beautiful Mazavaroo. Now, be careful when you are picking. Keep your hands there. Don't go wiping your face or any other part of your body, but just make sure that you take caution. Remember, as they start turning red, that means that they're going over and they'll start dropping off. So get to them before that point. So we're going to show you today one of the best ways of preserving these little guys, which will last you all year round and not only just for the summer whilst your chilies are growing. Right, we've got our beautiful chilies. Don't they look gorgeous? And they just tell you, they're so, so lovely. And you know, even just on a bowl, have them in the kitchen so that you can grab a bit, add a bit of vuma to anything. Because remember, when you eat chilies, they spark endorphins. And that, my friends, is what keeps us happy. So chilies have a way of doing that. Interesting stuff. Probably why I'm addicted to them, and that's probably why I have to eat them almost every single day. But today we're going to make Mazavaroo. Mazavaroo has its roots in the Mauritian culture from many, many years ago, and it's the way that they preserve it. It's made into a paste, which is so, so delicious. So to start off with this, guys, we keep it very simple. All we're going to do is take one onion. We've got about 400 grams of chilies here, so that's going to be your measurement. So my one onion is chopped, just roughly chopped, because we're going to sweat this down. Okay, that should do it. Then we're going to pop this into a pan, a little bit of olive oil, and start sweating that down. Nice and slowly, just fry off so it becomes soft and translucent. Once your onions are going, add in a teaspoon of ginger, teaspoon of garlic, and a bit of salt. And then just let that cook down. Okay, we keep that on a low heat just to simmer and get the ginger and the garlic and all those good bases just mingling into each other. Now it comes time to prepping our chilies, guys. All you want is a bowl. And now you can use a blitzer for this, but in good old family tradition, this is how we do it. Alrighty, guys, this should be perfect. We've got our beautiful bowl of red chilies. Doesn't that look so fresh? It looks fun, doesn't it? All right, now all we do is add this in, and here you want this to cook really slowly. Sweat down a little bit. Let's add in a bit of lemon juice, and you can see the chilies are changing color already and starting to soften up. Couple of minutes and we should be good to go. Alrighty, this guy is good to go. Chilies have changed color. Onion, you can see, is really nice and sweated down. Everything is mixed together. That's what we want. Now, you can leave it like this, but guys, this is seriously for the not so faint-hearted. I mean, if you're going to put that on anything, it's going to really blow your top off. So what we do is we melt it down. We kind of bash it down so that we get it into a paste, which is far easier to put on anything that you're wanting to cook. So we're going to pop it inside here into the pestle and mortar. Once again, you could also just blitz this. Ooh, cowabunga. All right, take a look at that. Beautifully bashed up. Awesome. Sure. Okay, my taste buds are really telling me that they're around something with a whole lot of heat. Now what we're going to do is we just pop this into a jar. You can put this into a sealable jar and it can last in your fridge for up to a month. If you're going to add more olive oil to it so that it just covers it, it can last for much longer. And one of the other great ways, of course, of being able to preserve chili is just to put it into a sterilized jar, whole chilies without those ends, throw in a few bay leaves, a few peppercorns, fill it up with a good quality white wine vinegar and leave that, and that can store for months and months and months in your pantry. But of course, how do we eat this beautiful, most amazing chili paste? We're gonna need a good loaf of bread for that. Oh. My loaf of bread is coming in hot, guys, and I can't wait. This is the best food in the world. Beautiful, crunchy bread. And of course, dollop it with a bit of butter. One of the best ways to eat this is butter, a little bit of cheese, and your chili paste. Add it just onto bread like this, and man, I can't wait. Oh, this is really nice. It's not too hot, but look at that. Butter, juices, deliciousness, a bit of heat. I could take any meal, and this chili paste can take it from absolute mediocre to rock star status.